going to change it up a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of trends going around about different lists that people make, so I'm going to try one myself. And that's if time travel becomes possible. If you can go back in time and change any kind of historic event, which ones are you choosing? I figure I'll start with 5 different events that I would choose if I had the ability to go back in time and change these events. Tragic historic events. Doing 5 of them, no particular order. Let's go. Now this one is an obvious no-brainer. I mean, come on. And I'm not just talking about the Twin Towers, the Pentagon. I'm talking about the entire day. Everything that happened on that day, I would go back and try to change. This one happened, I believe, April 19th, day before my birthday, 1995. What a terrible event. I mean, I remember it very well, and what a tragedy. And it was someone from this own country, United States, that did this terrorist bombing. I still can't get over it. Terrible. 30 years next month. Can you believe it? But definitely something I would want to change, for sure. The next one, Columbine. April 20th, my birthday, 1999. Everyone knows what happened. A lot of people unalived that day. People injured terribly. Couldn't find really any pictures that I figured I can use to put in the backdrop here without, God forbid, video being taken down. So that's number 3 on my list. Again, no particular order. And here we have the beautiful Titanic on her maiden voyage that ended up sinking in April. A lot of these things happen in April. April 14th, 1912, Titanic. Hit an iceberg, went down. Many people lost their lives that night. Many families ripped apart. Terrible, tragic. And if I could have prevented it, that would have been beautiful. I would have done that too. Terrible, tragedy. And last, but certainly not least, the Challenger disaster, 1986. I remember this well because I was watching it live with the rest of my 6th grade class. We watched because this woman here, Krista McAuliffe, was a school teacher, going to be the first teacher to go to space, and halfway up, exploded, and it made it very tragic because a lot of children, me, 11, 12 years old, watched it go down live. Terrible. Would have loved to prevent something tragic like that to happen. So, if you're a Gen X like me, around my age at that time, you remember that well. I guarantee you were probably in your classroom watching it, just like the rest of the country was. Horrible. And there you have it. My 5 events that, if I had access to time travel, I would definitely try to go back and prevent these tragedies from happening. Definitely try and prevent if I had the ability to. Until we meet again, good night.